Okay, if you've ever looked up above the track and thought, how does that railway electrification equipment go together? How does it work? This is the third video I've made explaining some of those parts. If you've not seen the first one, which gives a little overview, I'll put it in the link below. Yeah, but today I was going to go through the catenary clamp. So the clamp you can see on the tube here that supports the catenary wire. I have a piece of catenary wire here, so it supports this. This is the top of the two wires. It supports the contact wire that the train pantograph actually sees. Yeah, and here's a close-up of a catenary clamp. Yes, that is a jar of hot dogs, and yes, that is a hot dog to demonstrate the size of these things. So a catenary wire is about the size of a contact wire. Also, my kids dared me to use a hot dog in this video, so yeah, here you go, kids. The clamp is really there for a couple of reasons. One is to hold the catenary wire, but it's designed not to put any stress in that wire. These clamps will be here for 40 years, as will the wire, or longer. So we want to make sure we're not putting any stress in it. So it's designed to have smooth edges, to gently bend out, to not put those stresses in. It's also designed to move freely, so it can move 360 degrees up and down. And that's because as things heat up and cool down, they expand and contract. So the whole cantilever moves, and how cantilevers are in relation to each other changes. So the position of the wire changes. Also, it moves with wind and train pantographs. So if it was fixed, it would start to put lots of strain in that wire. So it moves freely. It clamps onto the tube with some U-bolts you can see here. Yeah, and it's designed to be super high reliability. Sometimes you might want to put it under the tube. So there's a upside down version we can see here. Sometimes you might want it to be quite a way above the tube to increase clearances. So here's a version that lifts that catenary wire up. And sometimes it needs to be super far up. So here's, yeah, an extra tall one. This is starting to weigh quite a bit. This is quite unusual, and there's only actually a few of these in the UK. The bog standard one, which you can see here, is actually, yeah, really light and easy to handle. And yeah, as I said, designed to be really high reliability. We want it still to be moving in 40 years. So yeah, that's a catenary clamp.